when your team is thinking through implementation, it's really important that you define and determine those fidelity measures that you will use to ensure that you are implementing your plan with fidelity. And so we wanted to construct a protocol for you that will walk your team through understanding what fidelity measures are and then thinking through how you can use it in your implementation of your plan. So the first part of this protocol just gives your team some background about fidelity measures, clarifying vocabulary, and then thinking through concepts like fidelity checks. It also gives you some thought around what kinds of elements go into fidelity and looking at fidelity through the lens of, for example, student engagement or adherence to your plan. So it kind of gives you the scope of fidelity that you might be thinking about. The next part of the protocol has you think a little bit through progress monitoring considerations in regards to school as well as district processes. So what kinds of items and initiatives and goals do you want to look at and outcomes do you want to look at in terms of progress monitoring? So again, looking at school progress monitoring, district, and goal and benchmark progress monitoring. The last part of this protocol goes through a few tools, and these are not the only tools that are available to you, obviously, for fidelity measures, but it provides you with an example of different tools that you can use. So thinking through fidelity of implementing a full tiered system of support, fidelity of using problem-solving processes across all three tiers, and fidelity of actual evidence-based implementation of those instructional frameworks, for example, that you wanted to talk through. So if you're looking at universal design for learning or you have a literacy initiative, these types of tools are specific to instructional frameworks and models. So this is the complete protocol of all the resources and references, and I encourage your team to review it, determine how much time you think you're going to need to go through this. In particular, it's going to take some time for your team to identify the tool and think through how you intend to use that tool in your planning.